Science Day. I'm here with Miss Angie on how does that work? Woo. So today, Miss Angie is going to make reindeer toothpaste. So, what do we need to make reindeer toothpaste?
Well, we need a clear plastic bottle with a narrow neck. We need a half a cup of hydrogen peroxide. 20 volume works best, and it's clear, not the cream kind. So the developer that you'd use at the hairdressers to dye your hair. 1 tablespoon of dish soap. A tablespoon or a package of active dry yeast. 4 tablespoons of warm water. A small cup or bowl to mix them in. A baking pan or something to catch all the toothpaste. And, safety goggles. We don't need those yet. Alrighty, so Miss Katie will help me. We're gonna start by mixing the yeast with 4 tablespoons of water.
So, this is 1 tablespoon, and 1 tablespoon equals 1/4 cup. So I'm gonna use a 1/4 cup. I'm gonna get 1/4 cup of warm water, put it in a bowl. And then what do?
And then you're gonna add the yeast into it.
Add the yeast. If you need help, remember you always ask an adult for help. Let's cut it open, and I just pour it right in.
You just pour it right in and then give it a little stir, and it's gonna start bubbling. Sometimes it takes a few minutes. And then while that's trying to ferment a bit, we're gonna put it aside and start doing our other stuff.
Oh yeah, it's starting to bubble.
Is it
There
starting?
we go.
Oh yeah, look at that go. Okay, so the next thing we're gonna do, while we're waiting, is we're gonna add a good squirt of dish soap
There you go.
to the bottle.
Okay.
And you can go crazy. It doesn't have to be like, it has to be a good squirt.
You know, Miss Katie always does big science, so
That's
let's
right.
get it all in there.
Okay, and the next thing we're gonna do, so here's an interesting thing. You can add peppermint essential oils to make it smell nice, or you can add some plastic-based glitter, not the metallic kind, because that will actually react with the hydrogen peroxide and you don't want that. But today, we're gonna add a little bit of food coloring. So if Miss Katie would take that and add a little bit of red on her side, and I'll add a little bit of green on my side.
Like a little bit, or like a little bit
Like,
a lot?
let it
Or...
run down the side kind of thing. That looks good. And I'll do my green, because it is Christmas.
And it's for reindeer.
That's right.
That's why they want it minty, because reindeer eat peppermint.
That's right. Okay, and what are we gonna do? Now we're gonna add a half a cup of peroxide. So, and this is it here.
Make sure you have a funnel. That will make it a lot easier to put all your stuff in.
Yes, because I'm quite messy. And we're gonna carefully pour that in. Give it a little shake. And then we're gonna give it a little swirl just to kind of make sure everything's mixing up in there.
Do you want it to be bubbly?
Bubbly's good.
Okay.
Bubbly's good because we put bubbles in, remember?
Okay.
All right. How's that yeast looking?
Is that looking like it's supposed to?
Give it a little stir.
More of a stir. Stir, 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 stir.
Oh, that looks pretty good.
It kind of looks like
Wait,
eggnog.
Eggnog, yeah.
But don't drink it.
This is the same kind of stuff that you use to make bread or buns, stuff like that.
Is that ready to go in?
Okay, ready?
Is this the big boom?
So, we're gonna put our safety goggles on. And I'll hold this while you pour the stuff in.
Okay.
You're just daring today, aren't you?
Ready?
Okay, we're gonna put this in. Here we go. So, the yeast that we added to the hydrogen peroxide acts as a catalyst, which is like a helper.
Oh, look at that.
That's
It
so
looks like
cool.
toothpaste coming out of a toothpaste tube. Oh, I love it.
So the helper speeds up the breaking down of the peroxide into water and oxygen, and that's called an exothermic reaction. And that causes heat. Now, because this is changing it's going to be a little warm to the touch, and because it's the oxygen has pulled the water out of it, you can safely touch that, and you can feel it is super warm. And that enzyme is called catalase, and that's found in almost all living organisms. Just like when we put peroxide in a cut, it reacts to our skin, and it bubbles up. That is really
so
super
cool.
warm.
So don't actually brush your teeth with it.
No.
It's just a name. We just call it reindeer toothpaste, but it's super fun to make because it looks like toothpaste coming out of the toothpaste tube. So don't put it in your mouth. So that is a super cool experiment. So you guys can try it and take pictures of your messes or disasters or anything that you do and send it in to us. We would love to see it. And